Imagine waking up to find the price of rice, your family's favorite food, has tripled overnight. That's the reality for a Lagos market trader who shared, "I used to sell a bag of rice for 10,000 naira. Now I can't keep up. Prices are rising daily." Behind this struggle lies a global economic chain reaction sparked by new US trade taxes, and Nigeria is caught in the crossfire. Now, the tariff, which raised US trade taxes from an average of under 1% to an eye-watching of approximately 24%, are hailed as the most extreme shift in US trade policies in over 100 years. These measures have set off a chain of economic consequences that have extended far beyond the borders of the United States, with economists fearing the possibilities of a recession before the end of the year 2025. The consequences will be terrible for economies like Nigeria, where trade imbalance and oil dependence already make the country vulnerable to global shifts. See, these taxes mean higher prices everywhere. The US Federal Reserve admits inflation would rise, growth will slow, and every day items like clothes and food could jump by 17% and nearly 3% respectively. This is not just inconvenient for families barely surviving, it is crushing. In Nigeria, 8 out of 10 families now eat just one meal daily, as basics like rice and flour becomes luxury. Lower income households will most acutely feel the burden of these price hikes. Meanwhile, Nigeria's central bank, desperate to control the rising inflation, raised interest rates to 27.50%. But while this might cool the prices off, it makes loan pricier for businesses. Imagine trying to start a company when a bank loan feels like you are climbing Mount Everest. It makes getting jobs and growth for businesses hard, deepening the economic holes. There's a twist here. While the US trade China fight hots, it could create openings. Cheaper Chinese machinery might help Nigerian factories upgrade. Analysts estimate that Nigeria could lose up to $5 billion in oil revenue due to this global shift. The weakening of the naira, which is already under pressure from inflation and external debt, could result in a worsening hunger crisis, leaving millions of Nigerians more vulnerable to the effect of this global economic turmoil. Other African counterparts like Ethiopia, Kenya, and Morocco have invested strategically in infrastructure, industrial cluster, and export capabilities, and are capitalizing on other allies globally with which to trade. For example, Kenya and Ethiopia have built factories, ports, and trade hubs. Nigeria, on the other hand, is struggling, with its local businesses like the Aba clothing makers having a tough time scaling up. As economist Kalu Aja notes, we've ignored the basis, infrastructure, planning, and now we are left watching others grab opportunities that should have been ours. Suppose Nigeria fails to build the necessary infrastructure and manufacturing basis, and the looming recession will catch up with our nation. In that case, it risks watching other African countries reap the benefits of this shift while Nigeria is left behind. Follow me on this journey as I uncover global economic issues and business matters. Stay informed as you follow us on all social media platforms on Fact News Africa and Fact News Hausa.